What up, though? Hey, yeah. What up, though? What up, though? Yeah. Think I got a strong enough signal here. You did. You did. So here we is. Y'all about to help me, or should I say, I'm about to get ready and finish up these last hours. You understand? Ain't gonna have a good time doing it. From the looks of it, probably gonna go live again uh a little bit later. Right now, we dealing with this. Oh, that's that. Okay, let me get rid of that. Yeah. So I'm looking in these YouTube streets. Kind of dead tonight, my boy on. I'm gonna have a good time listening to him when I'm away from this signal. But while I'm by this signal, y'all, come on, I'm gonna rap a smooth taste. Excuse me. I'm gonna rap a smooth taste, baby. All right. Now I'm away from that freeway now. I want to see how this sound. Come on, come on, come on. I want to see how these sound effects sound, y'all. Shout out to my people. Uh, y'all pretty much know what I'm gonna be focusing on tonight. Uh, in the land of the liars, who do we believe? Who should we believe? And FYI, I am working, y'all, so my time looking at the chat gonna be sort of limited. But your boy King Curl just want to help you feel the ultra side of life. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of the ultra side. So from now on, I ain't gonna say from now on. When I'm on my game, I should say. Whenever I say King Curl, I'm gonna do my best to put this down. Let me give a little practice. Let's see how it sounds, y'all. So when I say King Curl, I want to put this down, y'all. Now look, if I don't do that, I'm gonna go old school with it. If I don't do it like this, I gotta go here with it. Gotta go old school with it and do it like this. Yeah. And be petty like that with it. Hold up. One more time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that one, y'all. But my focus right now is in the land of the admitted. Now we ain't just calling nobody no liars now. We ain't doing that. We're not calling nobody no liars. But what we will do, we will call them admitted liars. Because these people, it's like very, very openly be admitting that they lied. They admit that they lied and look at you funny when you don't believe shit they say. Actually have something to say when you don't believe what they say. Or when you say, you're a liar. You didn't admit it, you lied so many times, I ain't gonna believe it. They actually get mad at that comment. Yeah, they sure do. I witnessed it. I've seen it. I've heard it. And, unfortunately for me, some of these liars, admitted liars, I enjoy. I enjoy being entertained by them. I enjoy them running their mouth. I don't enjoy the lying, though. When we get to the lying part, I kind of, a lot of other people do, but I'm not one of them. Then we get these people. Let me just say this before I even continue with how do we believe admitted liars. Then we get the people who you have issues with, right? You get the people you have issues with. You make amends with those issues. Whether you shake hands, whether you say, hey, fuck you, I don't want nothing to do with you. I hope for the best for you. I still hate you, but I ain't got nothing else to say to you. Well, some of these people are so thirsty, so bored in their real life, they want to keep on bringing shit up that y'all supposed to squash. They want to keep on bringing stuff up that's supposed to be old news. Now, I don't know if niggas' life that dead that they want to keep on trying to turn molehills into mountains. I don't know. But I ain't your issue. You need to look in the mirror for your issue. When I wipe my hands with a person, when I tell the person that's enough, I'm through, I wipe my hands with them. You know what that means? That means I ain't got shit fucked up to say about you in your face or behind your back because I wipe my hands with you. Yeah, a couple people, I tried to get a benefit of the doubt to make their channel pop. Y'all know what make channels pop on here. Spicy shit. Drama. I tried to hand certain individuals a key to bump their numbers up. Cause I talk real loud and I talk about a lot of stuff. And I gave people these opportunities and they spit in my face. They spit in my face. Try to tell the people, hey, I'm all about this. Hey, I'm all about that. I ain't really about this. I'm just doing this for this reason. And they spit in my face. So when I realize that you're not on my level and I wipe my hands of you, I wash my hands and then wipe them of you. Quit thinking that I'm trying to slick this or add you in on anything. I'm very boisterous. If I want to diss you, I'll say your name. If I don't say your name, I will describe you. by calling you out your name in some form or fashion. Ain't no more going backwards. I tried that with niggas. Ain't no going backwards. I'm riding down the highway at 110. One of the last things I'm going to do is look backwards. I checked out a little homie video the other day. This nigga had the nerve to say I was throwing shots at him. I'm slick dissing him because of an upload. And God knows I ain't thought about this dude. I ain't thought about him. You know why? Because I washed my hands with him. I threw the towel away. There is no more me and you going back and forth. You destroyed that. There is no more me dissing you. That's over with. That's over with. Now niggas want to hit my, after I throw you away, you can buy your way back to a conversation. You can hit my Cash App, and if it's lucrative enough, I have a conversation with you. I didn't have conversations for no money. But after I wash my hands with you and throw you away because of toxicity, ain't no coming back. And even if you hit my Cash App, you only gonna get that conversation, and it ain't gonna be too long. Well, I'm gonna say depending on the amount of the Cash App. I'm not gonna waste too much time. I done wasted enough time already. I'm trying to separate the wheat from the weeds around here. I notice ain't nobody said, hey, when we gonna get back on this Bible conversation? Oh, we gonna get back on it. Ain't nobody asked, so don't nobody really care. But we gonna get back on it. But I need to separate the wheat from the weeds now. Because once I go deep, once I go above the level I'm at now, the level I'm at now is probably on ground. I'm probably at ground level right now when it comes to these Bible discussions. And it's imperative that we start from the ground so we can have an understanding of where everybody is and understanding. So I start from the ground just so we can have a plain level field. Just so we can know what's what and who's who. Okay? So when we get back to this discussion, it's going to be full court press. It's going to be like college. Because I'm going to come back to next live and ask some questions about what happened with the last live. I'm in the midst of separating the wheat from the weed. I ain't in the midst of babysitting no nigga. I ain't in the midst of protecting no nigga. I ain't in the business of rubbing a nigga head, you understand, like a little pet and making sure his feelings ain't hurt. I'm not in that business. Like I said on my upload, I raised 4 boys. I got one left that need his pops. And I'm saving all my concentration for him. Not no grown ass nigga. So, to anybody that's calling my name in the wrong form and fashion, if you ain't heard your name come out my mouth, it's because I'm not saying anything about you. I'm not thinking about you unless I bring your name out my mouth. I'm not thinking about you. I'm thinking of my next move. Hey, y'all, what's up, Classic? What's up, Angie M? What's good, baby girl? I don't have no smoke for nobody I didn't wipe my hands with and kept walking. No smoke. There's no way you can bait me into a confrontation. No. What you can do is hit my Cash App or my PayPal. You can buy yourself a conversation for that day. Not no on and on and on and on going. But as far as sitting back and going paw from paw, scratch for scratch, punch for punch, oh, you messed all that up. All that is null and void. All that is null and void. And that's just the FYI for the people out there, because you know, we got to understand as grown people that everybody ain't gonna like everybody. And some people just not gonna like you just for the way you look, just for the way your voice sound, just for the way your hair did, just for the way your mustache. You know, people gonna pick and choose to dislike a person, you know, on all aspects of a person. They're gonna pick and choose. So quit worrying about whether somebody like you or not. Me personally, most times I don't give a damn who like me. Every blue moon I may care. But 95% of the time, I overstand the human being. I overstand it. I know some people that don't like people because they fat. Some people don't like people because they skinny. Whole lot of people don't like people because they look good, because they're beautiful. And some people don't like people because they ugly. Get the fuck over it, grown man and women. See, my crowd ain't aimed at no kids. So I understand I'm talking to grown men and women, no matter how few they may be. That's who I'm addressing. Get over it. King Curl is royal. Lonely royal. But I try to pull people, I try to appear to be as approachable as I possibly can. I try to throw humor out there. I try to elbow niggas, you know, we gonna call it love tap elbow niggas, and they want to take it to heart. They want to take everything, you know, a person say. They want to hear all the wrong things. Nigga, I don't have time for it. I simply don't have time for it. The things I hope for, the people that I wash my hands with, they blew that. We not going backwards, we going forwards. So you few, y'all know who y'all is. Get over it. I don't have nothing bad to say about you. See, I don't know about what you believe, but my God watch me 24/7. You can call it what you want to call it, but I know how to conduct myself. I got something to say about you. 9 times out of 10, if I said it behind your back, I done said it in your face 1,000 times if I known you long enough. And trust me, not thinking about no man. When I turn off this, when I press in live, or when I leave a person's show and go to another show, or turn off the computer or the phone, period, and get involved in the real world, I ain't thinking about no man. Ain't thinking about no woman. I'm thinking about that big, pretty booty, beautiful woman I got in my room, who I'm about to get ready and go try to assault, depending on how she feeling. You understand? So you men out here that's trying to insinuate that this man is thinking about you when this man has washed his hands with you, get over it. Get over it. We got a strip here in Detroit, you know, on Woodward Avenue. You know, a lot of gay and trannies, you know, stroll and prostitute or just hang out, you know. It's a strip called Palmer Park. You understand? I stayed in the Palmer Park when I came home from the joint. You did? At no time did I meet any friends in Palmer Park. Did I chill with anybody in Palmer Park? See, I got my own hoods. I stayed there, but I didn't play there because I knew what time it is over there from way before I got locked up. And I got locked up at 17 years old. And I was familiar with what Palmer Park was when I got locked up. So that's the place you go when you think about mans. You don't come over to Curl. You go to Palmer Park. I'm not cool with it. I don't want it. Bye. Bye. And if this message don't apply, let it fly. Please, let it fly. Now, we're going to get back to this part where your boy Curl, we're going to get back to where this part where your boy Curl got these internet personalities that he liked. Sometimes even adore. And nope, I ain't gonna do that. Sometimes even adore. But a lot of times these people come out their mouth and admit, since the time that I've known them, without being coerced or anything, they will admit that they lied in this situation, that they lied in that situation, right? That they're liars. Now, check this out. I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to liars, I don't believe nothing they say. Never, ever will. Now, it's one thing for me to catch you in a lie, or for me to bring up a situation where you lied. But it's a totally different situation when you admit to being a liar. When you admit to being a liar, when you admit you lied about this, told a little white lie about that, when you admit to these things, I don't believe anything you say anymore without proof. So to all these people that's sharing these narratives, if you don't have proof, not to all these people, all these admitted liars, I just enjoy you just roasting people or getting into it with people. I enjoy that. But when you're trying to make a statement and you're bringing evidence against somebody, and your only evidence is your mouth, you have no credibility once you admit it to me that you lied in little petty situations. See, remember, I'm the man that always quotes Luke 16:10. He who is faithful in what is least is also faithful in what is much. He that is dishonest, disloyal in what is least is also that way in what is much. And y'all know what I know, or know what I believe. The Bible don't lie. So when you get a person that admit to me, oh, I lied about this just to protect you or look after you or something like that, or just so people would get off your head, See, when you admit a little white lie, no matter how uh, 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 humane the lie may have been, it's still a lie to me. So when I'm listening to these two people go at it, and y'all can put two and two together. Told you, if I don't have no bad thoughts about you, or don't feel no bad or no animosity towards you, I'm not gonna dish you. But I am gonna speak the truth now. So I hear these two people. One of the people I enjoy, I laugh at a lot of times. The other person is I don't really listen to him because I found out some messed up stuff about him, in the past, in the recent past. So I'm hearing them talk, and I'm all the way on the one side of the person I do like, right? Until the person admit that they had lied in a little situation. And when I heard that, I just took everything off the table and said, okay, I'm just going to enjoy this. I'm just going to listen in just to laugh. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to credibility, nobody that admits to me that they lied, I don't care if it was, I threw a pebble at a glass bottle and lied about it. If you admit to me that you lied about something as minute as that, why would I believe you when it comes to something serious? Just not. And I hear these people going at each other. I'm like, wow, both of them then admitted in the same, almost at the same time, that they are liars. That they are fucking liars. And in my world, in Curl's world, liars ain't shit. You know what liars do? Liars cheat. Liars steal. Liars pretend. They fraud. Look at all the characteristics of fucked up people that has to use the tool of lying. Not to mention, Satan the devil get all kind of praise when we lie. You know why? Because he's the inventor of the lie. It's just like if every time we bought a car, we went Ford, we use Ford, or we buy Ford, who gets the credit? Ford. Because Ford invented that car. Well, that's the same way with the lie. Every time, never fails. And he did that thousands of trillion years ago. It's still a lie. He still is the father of the lie, like Christ Jesus told us. He called them men serpents. And he said, you're just like your father, the devil. And the devil is the father of the lie. I don't give a fuck how much I like you. I don't give a damn how much I enjoy you. I made me a platform so that when I ain't want to go to somebody else's platform and say something sideways, call the person out, I go to my platform and I speak my mind. You did? And when I speak my mind, I'm 9 times out of 10 gonna put some truth out there, because I don't rotate off nothing but truth and love. Be a little hate, be a little animosity sometimes, but I'm giving you my main motivation. And if you're a liar out here in these streets, and you know what? Chucky spoke on this early. And that was crazy as hell for Chucky to speak on it, because I had already had it in my mind from the get-go. He was talking to ZX. He told ZX You're failing because you're a liar. In so many words, he asked that man. He said, "Hey, sir, add some truth to your channel, and it'll do better. Right now, you're just a stone cold liar. Nobody can trust you. Nobody can believe you." And that's the fact of the matter. That's why I'm building my foundation off truth and love. I want a person that when they hear King Curl said this, I don't want them to say, "Oh, that nigga be lying. Oh, that nigga." No, I don't want to hear that. I want them to know, well, if King Curl said this, something up. But I also want them to be wise too and not just take nobody's word for it. Make sure I'm responsible for the deed that I'm being accused of. Make sure. But yeah, I started my stream a little late. Not really surprised. It ain't it ain't I ain't got my usually twos and fews in here. But that's all good because this is helping me pass this time. Helping me pass this time. This is helping me. And it's a beautiful thing. This will be my first time, other than uploads, making money while talking crap on YouTube. First time. And I just pulled up here about 1 o'clock where I'm sitting at now. You did. So, being that I pulled up here at 1 o'clock, I sit up here for like 50 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. Then I change locations. Then I roll. Then I change locations. But other than that, man, it's a beautiful night. Hope y'all enjoying you all's is Friday night. I was supposed to be going to Flat Rock for the next few days, but that got canceled. I'll be here at this boring Mama Jamma Sunday. So yeah, I will be doing this again, definitely Sunday. And might be doing this again uh this morning. You did. But yeah, man, got too much to say, I enjoyed my day. Hope y'all enjoying y'all. Shout out to Buddy Lee. Appreciate you. Just letting the people that don't really know what's going on, letting them know what's going on. You had a real hot firecracker coming at you, and I usually don't see you respond, but for whatever reason this day, I heard you respond. And it surprised me, and why I still got, always gonna have love for baby girl who came at you, is because she pulled her ass up, baby. She pulled up. I said that chat said, "Oh, I'm coming." I'm like, "Nah, she ain't coming up there." She pulled up. Shout out to Queen of Jokey. I know you and your boy ain't doing the damn thing right now, so the narrative goes. But I still got love for you, baby girl, and enjoy it there. Even though I strongly feel like you lost that battle, I strongly feel like you won at the same time because you went up against the pull-up king, and that was my first time seeing you, pull up like that to the pull-up king. I probably missed some other stuff, but I caught something monumental that day. Caught something monumental. So, despite, what happened, Shout out to Queen and Joker too. You know, uh, the old woman been going crazy too. Let's get it. Let's get it. Been going crazy. And yeah, and I don't mean that in no diss. Let's get it before you be cussing my ass out on here. Not that I would, would give a damn, but I don't want you to be cussing me out for no reason. Um, I'm aware of the treachery that you've been doing on here, but like I say, none of the treachery has been against me. Some of the treachery went against my brother. You understand? Some of it went against him, but he's a big boy. He can handle himself. But to hear you going off on people, I really, you don't even really need the embarrassing talk, like talking about people, kids and stuff. You don't even really need that. You're awesome without that. With that, you kind of sucky. But without that, you're your typical grouchy, mean ass old woman. And I enjoy older people. I do. I don't know why you keep on pointing out you got this and you got that. That's kind of crazy for older people to be doing. I know the kids do it. I look at the kids crazy, but at least they got an excuse to do it. But when I see older people do it, it's like a automatic turn off. I just hope that you stick to the just straight up roasting like you be doing, coming at niggas' heads and just being obnoxious. All the other stuff kind of throw things away. It's like, when you mess around with realists like myself, we don't care what you got or how much you got and what kind of money you make. We don't, you ain't paying my bills. I don't give a damn. And unless you sending me $1,000 every time I go live, I don't consider no donation paying my bill. And that's just food for thought. I don't consider that paying my bill. Cash donos, you did. But I enjoy her little rants. I really do. And oh my goodness, I damn near pissed on myself. She said affiliated. But when she said affiliated, she said it with the E. Affiliated. And I'm like, no, she didn't just say that. And then she came and said it 2 more times. I was like, oh hell no. This lady cray cray. But once again, I enjoy it. I don't dislike it. I enjoy it more than I dislike it. I enjoy it a lot more than I dislike it. So shout out to you, LGI. Shout out to you, Shitty Greg. I heard her trying to come down on you. Come down on your whole team. See, that's why you got to know that she cray cray. Because she ain't just swing and windmill on one person. She went after the whole gang. She went after the whole gang. So either she cray cray or she knows something we don't know. Either which way it go, very entertaining. Very entertaining. Don't get me wrong. Is she disappointment when she start, bringing up, I know she trying to get up under somebody's skin, make somebody mad. But it's way better ways to do that without you looking like a buffoon yourself. And I'm not just saying that to her. I'm saying that to anybody. When you do that, you just show how you just show how idiotic grown people can be. And you just show you don't know no better, because if you knew better, you wouldn't even do it. Some Classic said the other night. Classic said my boy Bree called himself being disrespectful towards God. And Classic said that he felt like he was being disrespectful, but God know that he don't know no better. Because if he knew if he knew any better, he wouldn't even brought that out of his mouth. So I'm not going to piggyback off of that one right there, because that make too much sense to not piggyback off of. These people knew better, they wouldn't be bringing this stuff out their mouth. They wouldn't be doing it. It's just that simple. It's just like this. You know better than to pour gasoline on yourself and then strike a match. You know why you know better? Because you're not doing it. You're not doing it. That's why I know you know better. You know how I know you know better? Because you're not committing the act that will kill you. These people commit acts and they don't see they think because it ain't no short-term penalty for it, they think they ain't gotta go. They think they don't have to answer for what comes out of their mouth. You gotta answer for all this shit. Wait till the crime rate start dropping and they start looking for new people to fill up in jails and fill up in prisons. Who do you think they gonna come for? Who do you think they're gonna get? You. All the people with this obnoxious, disrespectful, and the real disrespectful thing, because the kids ain't listening to this stuff. The real disrespectful, or the only person that's being disrespected ultimately, is the person that bring that filth out their mouth. Lord have mercy. I could be beefing with a person that probably got the ugliest kids in the world. And I might say to myself, damn, that's an ugly little mother, to myself or my wife or my kids, My kids grown now, majority of them, so I can say that and ain't got to worry about them imitating that. I can say that and they'll been and rebuke me, right? So I get on here and get into it with somebody and bring up their kids just because I know I'm telling the truth and because I know it's gonna get up under their skin. No, I got 1,000 different ways to simmer saute, and carving up a little kid ain't one of them. It ain't one of them. All right. So let's get that straight first and foremost. We bigger and better. I don't go watch little kids, shows on this platform. I don't. I go to adults because that's the type of sustenance I need to entertain me, to keep me going. All right. That's what I need. And when I hear these people, I be laughing, I be giggling like a kid, a fat kid in a cake factory that's just been given the keys to get whatever he wants. Until they start talking that stuff. When they start talking that stuff, I say, I'll be back later. It's not even, and it ain't got nothing to do with morals. It ain't got nothing to do with morals. This shit is just disgusting. That's it with me. It's just disgusting. It don't make sense. I see a couple people I messed with that went live. I would dip and dab, but I'm good. I'm good. I just wanted to put this out here. This 45 or however long I've been on here, let's say 45 minutes. That 45 minutes went so fast, man. I'm so glad I found a signal at my job or at my assignment. And I got to come back here Sunday. Oh, this is so sweet. I ain't got to beat up well, at least when I park right here, we get that part right. When I park right here, I ain't got to beat up none of my data. Just so beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do after another paycheck or two, because before I get the stuff that I like saving up an equal amount of money first. Then once I got the equal amount of money, say I want my PlayStation 5, right? Before I get the PlayStation 5, I'm going to save up enough money to cover the PlayStation 5. Then I'm going to put that to the side. Then I'm going to start working on getting my PlayStation 5. It's like everything I want in this world, mind you, everything I want in this world, I like to save up for it. Let me see how to put this. I buy it twice. The first time I buy it, I just have the money and put it up. The second time I buy it, I'm buying it for real. I just like to do things like that. Me doing things like that is what helped me when I went jobless for the last 8 months. Me just having money put to the side based on other stuff that I wanted, and I did get. I had money, change sitting to the side waiting for rainy days. Had a few $100s in my big penny bank in a closet that I used. Actually, I didn't have to use until my first week and start working. I had to go out in Flat Rock, so I needed to make sure that I could get me a oil change and my gas was straight. My gas is on tilt. So doing the damn thing now, man. Doing the damn thing. And it feel good. It's boring as hell, but it feel good knowing that at 6 o'clock in the morning when I punch out, that I done did a 12-hour shift and that I'm gonna be compensated for that. Feel real good. Boring as hell now. But I just found a couple loopholes. I got this right here. I got a signal. Jehovah's always good, man. And not saying that made it good, but if y'all can see out here, hold on, let me put my camera. I just want to show y'all what it looked like out here. It's dead. Dead out here, y'all. Straight up ghost town. And see, this is why I never been pressed about moving in those suburbs or nothing like that. Never. Because it be dead out there just like this. You got a lot of snooty people that moved over here, that can afford, to not live in the hood, not have to live in the hood. And, at a certain time, they shutting down. They, basically responsible. Certain time, they shut down. See, I'm used to the drama, baby. I'm used to somebody banging some loud music. You understand? I'm used to, somebody outside, they house in front of their house at they parked car banging some music, drinking loud. You ready to complain, asking to turn it down. I'm used to that type of stuff. This right here, me actually living like this will take some getting used to. This will take some real getting used to for me. I love peace, but I don't think I love quiet as much as I love peace. I don't really like the quiet, you know. And that's just me shooting the breeze. I'm in a couple hours, I'm probably gonna do this again. Oh, that's sweet, man. It's about to turn 2 o'clock. I only got 4 more hours left. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I put it like this. Down the home stretch. Hopefully I catch a few scragglers out there. Down the home stretch. I'm most definitely gonna do another live before I go home tonight or this morning. Definitely gonna do another. I did not. I knew it was after 1. Oh man, this is beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. So what I'll try to do, because I don't think I know how to put my oh yeah, it say guest list on here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my computer. I'm gonna put my computer in the car Sunday, and I'm gonna do it right. But until then, I'm gonna do this like this. I'm probably gonna go live in another couple hours down the home stretch. Hopefully, I can hear something on here that can fuel me to go on a good rant or something. Because that's when it seemed like I'm my best, and that's when it seemed like the time go past fast. Me and CC got to get back down on the discussion about certain foods we eat. We definitely got to get back down with that. But I've been so happily busy. I've been too busy for that, and that's a no-no. And as far as getting my information together, I got the information already. It's about, relocating my tools so that I can flow. Because CC may be younger than me, but he got a lot of things already set in place because he's been doing this for a while, you know. He's been doing it for a while. And his methods of doing things is a little different than mine, but I want to be able to combat him with just as much groundwork as he come with, so we can have a clear understanding where we coming from, where both of us coming from. But other than that, I ain't gonna just say to the people that love me, but I love all. Hope y'all having a beautiful night. Hear anything you need or wish to, share with somebody, always permission to do that. Even if you're trying to make me look bad, have at it. Get your content on. Hopefully when you get finished, you touching on something that I actually need help with. You know what I'm saying? So that or funny, either or. Other than that, y'all, appreciate y'all coming through. Be back a little later. And this has just been a little brief discussion. Just making sure that everything, and that we at where we supposed to be at. I ain't nobody, man. Just nothing but a sorry, good for nothing slave. A sorry version of it. But till then, till I talk to y'all again, your boy King Curl just want to introduce you to the ultra life, baby. You did. So peace it out. Y'all be good. Till next time.